Hi, Mike here from Supreme Gadgets. Hope you're all having a great day. And yes, we have little Isaac here, making sure I do all the videoing correct as he's lay on my bed. That is why I decided to do the videoing here today. And as you can see, he's having a little wash, just to make sure he looks the best for the video. But we're most interested today in the unboxing of a brand new device that has just arrived here for Supreme Gadgets, literally just 5 minutes ago. And this is the iPad Pro. This is the 128GB version in space grey, and also the Logitech Create Backlit keyboard for the iPad Pro as well. But first of all, what we'll do is we'll get unboxing the iPad Pro itself, while Isaac looks on with interest. So we'll have a look at the box first of all. So it's just fairly basic as usual, Apple stuff. And we've got the iPad Air on the front there, iPad Pro on the front there, very slim version. Nothing on that side, nothing on that side. We have iPad Pro written on that side and iPad Pro written on that side. And just on the bottom here, we have the usual technical details. I can just get out of the light. So it's a 128GB version, iPad Pro, Wi-Fi only version. So to start with, what we do is we'll take the lid off. Just here. And remove the lid. The usual sort of Apple packaging on the lid to protect everything. Oh, and it looks like it's actually already started up. I must have caught a button as I turned it on. And that is the iPad Pro. So we'll have a look at that in a moment, just let it start itself up. And the rest of the stuff in the box includes the usual UK 3-pin adapter, an extra long lightning cable, which is very handy, the welcome pack, which will include a few bits and pieces as usual. Let's have a look at this. So we have getting started guide, very basic, the warranty information or user guide, and the traditional Apple stickers. What would an Apple product be without Apple stickers? And then we have the UK actual domain part of the power brick itself. So we just undo the plastic wrapping here. So this is the same as on other iPads as well. Just get rid of that. And we'll get the plastic off this as well, hopefully. Make sure it isn't stuck to me. And then that slots into there, like so. And we have the UK power adapter, USB power adapter, which is the higher speed, higher voltage, wattage power adapter than you get, say, with the iPhone. And that is the extra long lightning cable. So what else have we got? And that is actually everything in the box. So we'll pop the box onto one side and we'll bring the main article in. And we'll just have a look on the back. So you can see, big Apple logo there, the iPad wording, and we'll tear this tape off. Make sure Isaac isn't looking on in disgust at the moment, and we'll pull the iPad out. Oh, and he's running off. And this is the iPad. Oh, there you can see my studio lightings, which are new to the studio. And we've got the front of the iPad Pro, large screen. And on this side, got the Apple logo just there. The iPad branding. And then we've got the rocker switches there for the volume, microphone, camera. Not that I'm sure anyone would actually want to use this as a big camera to carry around with them. The on-off switch at the top, speaker grill, another speaker grill in there, another speaker grill, and a further speaker grill because it's got 4 speakers, and the lightning charging cable there. And that is everything. Oh, apart from the new connector, dock connector kind of adapter there that allows you to connect up to the keyboards. So we'll just turn that on, see what it says. Yeah, big screen, hello. So we'll just, oh, it's gone off again. So we'll just swipe again, and then it asks you to select the language. We select English, UK, setting language. And then it'll allow me to choose network and that. So I'll come back to that later on once I've got everything set up. So while Isaac has run off in a little bit of disgust, the fact I'm actually disturbing his quality sleeping time, we'll have a look at the Logitech Create Backlit keyboard, which we have here. Just move a little bit of plastic out of the way. So this is made by Logitech, and it's a keyboard case similar to one that Apple make themselves. You can see on the back we've just got some English details there. So this is actually the UK version. Powered by the smart connector, never needs charging, backlit full size keys rather, protective cover, resists scratches and spills, typing or viewing mode, built-in iOS shortcuts. So we'll unbox. Nothing much else on the box, and we'll open it up. We've got a picture of the iPad on this side connected up with the keyboard case, and on this side we have the keyboard case itself. So just get the box out of the way now, put that to one side, and then we have the keyboard case. So we'll lift it up. Create, make more possible. That's just a bit of cardboard. And we'll just probably remove that, hopefully. Yeah, just remove that and pop that onto one side. And we have the keyboard. So it is a full-size keyboard, no trackpad, like you do see on some tablets. It's a full-size backlit keyboard. And the dock connector, as you can see just there, is where the iPad connects to it. We've got up here, for the rest of the cover, we've got some rubberized bit there to obviously protect the iPad, outlets for the camera, and that is where the iPad sits. We've got some other little details there. So you've got the rocker switch for the volume, and a little outlet as well for, yes, there it is, the can't quite see it on here, but that's where the power switch is as well. And just on the bottom we can see as well, we've got spaces for the speaker outlets as well. So let's get the iPad inserted. So pick up the iPad first of all, and then place it carefully into here, he says, hopefully. I hope you can see this on screen. Yeah. It is a bit tricky to carefully get laid in. There it is, laid in place. And there we are. That is it in tablet mode, or laptop mode rather. So we can unclip it from there, and then I can put it into like a tablet mode. Clip it back up. Does the screen light up? Nothing happens at the moment, probably because we haven't set it all up yet, as you can see, but we'll come back to that in a minute. Just unattach it from there, and you can pop it down like so. So we've got the hard part to protect the screen, and then the back as well covered up, and the sides as well, as you can see just So that is the unboxing of the iPad Pro 128GB and the Logitech Create keyboard case. Go and get it set up now and be back with you shortly. So a short jump cut later and we're here with the iPad all nice and set up. Well, in actual fact it is 72 hours later. So I've actually managed to have chance to have a play around with the iPad, get everything set up and get everything up and running. So as you can see, all nice and neat and exactly as you'd expect from the iPad, with the iPad Air or previous generations. All the layout looks the same, the icons all look the same. There was quite big gaps between the icons, so I'm sure they could probably fit more in if they wanted to. Maybe on iOS 10 maybe they will do. Everything is really fluid and easy to use, as you'd expect from an iPad. And the keyboard is phenomenal, it really is. Now if I just turn out the lights, just bear with me a second. Hopefully we can see the keyboard light up. You can see if I just zoom in a little bit, you can see the keys there light up nice and neat. And we can, there we are, a little bit higher brightness there. So the keys work really well and are excellent for typing in on word processing documents and that sort of thing. And what we'll do is we will go into a word processing document. So I'll just go into Apple Pages and just bring up a blank document just here. And as you can see, just type in quickly. A quick brown fox jumps over a lazy dog. Oops. And obviously the autocorrect still works with the keyboard, even though you're not typing on the screen. So the autocorrect can still work if you want it to, or you can turn it off obviously if you prefer not to use it. So that is the keyboard. As for multimedia, the screen is true retina, so it's phenomenally good quality. The dots per inch, you can't even see the dots on it, to be honest. And the quality of video playback is outstanding. So what we're going to do is just going to show you quickly. I've got a rip of my Simpsons DVD from season 1. So I'm just going to pop that onto play and show you what the quality is like. And we have up here the Plex app with the Simpsons, which is the very first episode of the Simpsons, incidentally. So you just click on the play button and as you can see, instantly starts playing. This is coming off my Drobo and the quality looks brilliant. It really is crisp and clear on the display. And because the display is a 4:3 display rather than a widescreen, the Simpsons being an older program does fill the screen, whereas widescreen movies, for instance, will get those black borders. One great thing about the iPad Air, iPad Pro, is the fact that if you press the home button while watching something in, say, Plex or in other video applications, it will jump down to a small size picture here that you can manipulate round and carry on going through your other jobs, i.e. going on the internet, say browsing on the internet, and still watch and maneuver the image around on the display, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm not sure that's available on the Air as well, but it certainly wasn't available on my older iPad 3, so that is something that I quite like about the new version. And we can just click on the cross there, hopefully, and it will close. And just to show you streaming, we can go into, say, Amazon and bring up something like up. And as you can see straight away, Amazon brings it up, and as you can see the black borders at the top and bottom. But because I've got the black bezel display and not the white bezel display, the black borders kind of blend in, so there's no distractions, whereas I find if you've got a white bezel all the way around, then those black borders will stand out quite badly. So it's much better, I think, to have, for watching films, to have the black border bezel on the iPad. And again, pressing the home button on Amazon Instant Video brings it down to this small picture here that you can drag around, because that also supports it, so you can pop it in any corner you like and carry on watching whatever film you're on while you're doing whatever else. So there we are, that is a couple of features of the iPad Air. On to the other features that I quite like. Other apps, for instance, you can do some drawing, which I've got this rather good Procreate, which I unfortunately haven't got the pen yet to draw with, but the Procreate still works without the pen, so you're just drawing literally with your finger, and as you can see, very fluid, no lag at all, dragging your finger around the screen. You can draw things, put things in like that. So that is very, very fluid, much better than say the older iPad, which getting to the point where it was kind of stuttering a little bit on certain things, especially with iOS 9. And talking about performance, we have of course got, if I just go into utilities here, Geekbench. And if I run the Geekbench test on this, we'll just do a quick comparison of the Geekbench. Now my iPad 3 get 492 on multi-core score. I did that earlier on. And if we just wait, and there we are, 5,485 on the multi-core score. So my iPad 3, as I said before, got 492 on that score. So that is a lot higher. You can see a lot more performance in this beast. So as for the pen, unfortunately I don't have the pen, as I said yet. It's still on order, so I'll be getting that hopefully. It'll probably be after Christmas now, because I'm certainly not paying the inflated prices on eBay of £130, £140 for the pen, when you can get it straight off at Amazon or Apple for the recommended retail price of £79.99, or £79 rather. So I'd certainly rather wait than pay the extraordinary high prices that people are trying to sell them on eBay for. And before I do leave, you may have noticed it's Cody up here, which you possibly won't think should be on here. Maybe I've jailbroken it. Well, in actual fact, I haven't. This device is purely iOS 9, no jailbreaking at all rather. What I've done is I've followed a YouTube video, which I will put the link into the description below, on how to actually get Kodi running on an iPad, or even iPhone in fact, without jailbreaking. And all it involves is using Xcode and an app signer on a Mac. So you've got to own a Mac as well as an iPad or iPhone, but you can do it. So if we just go into Kodi, as you can see, starts up, and there we are, nice touch interface, and you can go into the different options. So really high quality media player for use on the iPad. It doesn't have quite the same fluidity of other iPad apps, maybe. It is a little bit, maybe here and there, you do think it hasn't been designed primarily for the iPad. Obviously it's been designed for a computer, but it still works, it works really well. Just a few touches I think could make it a little bit better on the iPad, make it a bit more unique maybe to the iPad, but other than that it works really well. So there we are, quick overlook of the iPad Pro. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll carry on using it, and be back possibly soon with an Apple Pencil review on this very iPad Pro. So thanks very much for watching, see you next time. Well, thanks for stopping by and checking out our video. If you liked it, be sure to give it that thumbs up, and you can always leave a comment below to let us know what you thought as well. Be sure to subscribe, that way you get kept up to date with all our brand new videos as soon as they're released. Check out our blog by clicking this button over here, and you can always follow us on Twitter and Facebook too, at Supreme Gadgets. Also, if you want to watch another of our videos, click on it. Right here. You sure can't tempt you? Go on, click on it. Alright then, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.